years ago, I expressed concerns as to the handling of our tax money. We are not able to project revenue nor control spending. We continually overspend revenue by 4% annually. We voted not to change our form of government. In spite of our vote, we have functioned as a town manager. This ignorance of the voters' wishes bypasses advisories, checks and balances in the budget review process and bypasses our bylaws. Our buildings and roads are in serious disrepair. My selectmen have done nothing to address this. Our infrastructure remains depressed, our taxes increase, our services are stagnant, and our governmental functioning is ignored. There is no transparency, honesty, or accountability. Case in point, this year's public safety override. This year's budget is not fully funded and therefore not level funded either. These override funds to be collected are nothing more than funds to balance the budget. The street monies will have no effect on the overall road improvements. We'll end up with more police and more fire, which is the goal. There is little doubt there's need for change. Our various boards need to be allowed to function as our town government is set up to do. They need to be held accountable to protect us and our money. The town manager article seeks to abolish the DPW and place the water enterprise count at the hands of the selectmen. Abolishing the DPW will allow access for the depletion of reserves available for water resources and allow rates to increase, just like what's happened with our solid waste slush fund. It's time for us to be dealt with in an honest, transparent fashion. Being a selectman is not being a politician with a personal agenda or taking a political posture to get reelected. It's to protect us from poor planning and wasteful spending. A selectman is not elected to take a bloated budget and try to fool the public to get funds to cover it. They're elected to oversee and protect us from this very thing. I will speak from fact, be transparent and forthcoming with information. I know it won't be an easy task to be a selectman, but you will be able to trust me. I have no agendas, no motives. I'm personally tired of the disingenuous treatment, the wasteful spending, and backroom politics. Elect me and I will be your voice. Thank you.
Hello, my name is John Brown, candidate for Pembroke Selectmen. To tell you a bit about myself, my family and I came up from Washington, D.C., where I worked for a congressional member and a nonprofit for 12 years. When my wife had the opportunity to come home to Massachusetts, we took it and moved here to Pembroke, where I've been quite active in the community with groups and boards such as the North Pembroke Elementary School Council, and for the past 3 years, being a member of the Town Advisory Board. These experiences here in Pembroke and the 12 years in D.C. have taught me a lot of what has to be done to help others here in town. The reason why I'm running for the Board of Selectmen is because I want to interject a different perspective to the board while looking for resources and solutions for our town's many up-and-coming issues. I want to aggressively pursue grant money for our town on the state and federal levels. The town of Pembroke signed the Community Compact with the Commonwealth on February 1st of this year, making us the 329th town to sign the compact. I want to help grow small business in Pembroke by working with the Pembroke Chamber of Commerce and reaching out to businesses such as Belk, Corescope, and Takeda Pharmaceutical to see if they would be willing to invest in our town. I want to have an active dialogue with the corporate businesses already in Pembroke so we can find out how these corporate entities can help our community. I want to find the best solutions with my colleagues on the board when I'm elected for our unfunded mandates of health insurance and retirement benefits. I want to continue the process of going from a town administrator to a town manager form of government. Pembroke is a great place to live and raise a family. I want to be your next selectman because I want to use my knowledge and experience in government to help our town grow and prosper by asking more from Beacon Hill and Capitol Hill. I want to make sure we spend free cash on request, not balancing our budget from the year before. I want people to know that Pembroke is not a blip on the radar while going to Hanover or Marshfield. I want to be your next selectman because I want to be greedy for the citizens of Pembroke, to be that squeaky wheel so we can get things done for our citizens. With your help, we can accomplish many things now and the years to come. So don't forget to vote for me, John Brown, on May 12th as your next selectman for the town of Pembroke. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Michelle Burt. I'm running for the office of Board of Selectmen, and I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit about myself. I live in Pembroke with my husband, Rich, and our 2 kids, Courtney and Kyle. We actually live in the house that I grew up in, which we purchased from my parents in 1991. I'm a 3rd-generation Pembroke resident, and I think that's why I'm so passionate about the town, because I've lived here my whole entire life. I have both a legal and a business background. I went to college to be a paralegal, and I worked in a law firm for many years before I entered the business world in 1994. Working in a law firm, I was held to a very high standard of professionalism, quality, integrity, confidentiality, and those virtues I instill in my everyday life today. I want you to know that what differentiates me from my opponents is that I'm neither a Democrat or Republican, and I don't have any special allegiance to any political party or group. As an independent, a former selectman, a former Housing Authority Commissioner, a member of the Pembroke Chamber of Commerce, a wife, a mother, a volunteer, and a taxpayer, I feel as though I represent the entire community. My voice, my actions, and my decisions will be based on what is best for Pembroke as a whole, and I request your vote on May 12th.